Hey guys, welcome to my channel and my very echoey, one of my animal rooms. It is so echoey in here. There's like nothing on the floor and there's nothing on the walls. This is my very first video on this channel in my new house in Nashville. So it's really not set up for filming quite yet. It's quite loud, so bear with me on the echoiness. It's like annoying me as I'm talking, so hopefully it's not too bad on your end. This video, I actually did a Your Assumptions About Me video on my main beauty channel, and you guys went in. You guys really, you had some serious assumptions, and one of them I did not see coming. You secretly have more animals than you're letting us know. How did you know? That is actually true. I did not expect that. And that's what prompted this video. Well, I was gonna make it anyway, but like I was like, okay, I should do that soon since I put that video out already. So if you're curious to see like the assumptions about me that I answered like super honestly, head on, I will link that in the description box below, and I'll also pin it in a comment. Before I get into this video, I wanted to let you guys know that this video is sponsored by Audible. So thank you so much, Audible, for partnering with me on this. And thank you guys for watching. All the funds that I get from this channel, I use to rehabilitate animals that are sick, and I bring in rescues that, you know, cost a lot of money. Most recently, one of the last video that I put up was about some bearded dragons that were sick that came to me, and I spent hundreds of dollars so far on their vet care. So thank you so much. You guys have probably heard me talk about Audible in the past. I've tweeted about it. Anytime I'm like driving all the way up to LA or like on long flights, I download some of my favorite books and I get to listen to those, and I actually like re-listen to a bunch of them because once you download them, they stay in your library forever. But the difference between then and now is this video is sponsored, so thank you. So today I get to offer you something from Audible, so thanks Audible for this. But if you text Leannimal to 500-500 if you're in the US, you try Audible free for 30 days, you're gonna get 2 Audible Originals and 1 audio title. So you can kind of try it out, see what you think about it, but I absolutely love this service. One book that I have been actually listening to for quite a while now, I haven't quite finished it, is I haven't been in San Diego sitting in a lot of traffic, so but I do have a bunch of flights coming up, so it's gonna come in so handy. But it's The Virgin Way, and it's all about like leadership, and it's such a rad book. It's so inspiring to me. One genre that I love to listen to on Audible is like self-help books. I find it like so much easier to like listen to it, and it just like sinks in. It's so great. So one of the ones that I've been listening to that I absolutely love, that I actually keep restarting because I just need to hear the beginning so much, is called Unf Yourself. So you guys can try Audible. You can also go to audible.com/Leannimal to get to the same offer, or you can text Leannimal to 500-500. Again, just audible.com/Leannimal. I'll leave all that stuff in the description box below. The 2 Audible Originals that you get are from celebrated storytellers like across the world from different genres like literature, theater. So those are some really cool, like interesting ones that you won't find anywhere else. So I think you guys will really dig that. Check it out. Hopefully you take advantage of the offer. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. You're probably gonna hear one of the animals that I'm gonna be talking about over here in this cage over here that you always wanna get out. So without further ado, let's just dive right into this. I'm a little nervous to make this video, I'm just gonna be honest, because I know that people have their opinions and they're very strong when it comes to animals, and I understand because I have very strong opinions when it comes to animals as well. Now, the one sad thing about this video is that the animals that I'm gonna talk about, I've documented everything from the moment I got them. It's gonna make me cry because so I switched to the new iPhone the other day, and I absolutely lost every single picture and video that I have taken for the past 10 years. So it's really upsetting because when I was gonna make this video, I don't know why I'm so emotional about this. I was gonna put all of these clips in here and like kind of this like journey for you guys, so you guys can kind of piece it together from then to now, and I don't have any of it. I need a minute. Oh, Penny. Penny's laying over here, it's like so cute. Okay, so this video is all about some animals that I have that you guys didn't know anything about. The reason why you didn't know anything about them is because it was very important to me to keep this completely under wraps, because the animals that I had, I got them before I left California, but they are illegal in California. They're not an animal that you're allowed to have. If they find out that you have them, they being wildlife, fish, and game, they will ask you to destroy the animal or get it out of the state immediately. I do not recommend ever having animals that are illegal in those specific states. Where do I start? So I think I have some clips of some of these animals in my archives from my close friends' Instagram stories. The first one I'll start with is I have ferrets. So I used to have ferrets a long time ago when I lived in Texas for a little bit and also Louisiana. I absolutely love ferrets. I think they're like a really, really rad animal. And I'm also so excited that I get to put this video out here now because I get to actually educate on these two different types of animals now, which I wasn't able to do before, even though I really wanted to, because learning about their care and experiencing it over the past few months has been really eye-opening and really cool. I have 3 ferrets. How I ended up with 1 ferret to start with. His name is Captain Pickles. He was on Craigslist. I was just on Craigslist looking at like reptile enclosures and whatnot and animals as I do. And so then I saw him on there and he was in the tiniest little cage all by himself. He had no toys, the cage was filthy, and I actually screenshot this Craigslist posting and I had saved it in a folder called Captain Pickles so I could put it in this video. But of course, I don't have any of those pictures or videos, sadly. So I don't have any of it. So he was listed on Craigslist and I responded immediately, and I just knew that like, because they are illegal in California, I knew I was leaving California and going to a state that they are legal in. So that was number 1. But number 2 was that I know how to care for a ferret because I've lived in states where they are legal, where I have experienced it before. And the last thing I wanted was for him to go to a home that he was not properly taken care of or in danger, because chances are if you're buying a ferret in California, you're staying in California and you live there. So that's what happened there. So I ended up getting Captain Pickles. That was not his name when I got him. I don't actually remember what his name was. So I got him out of the tiny enclosure that he was in, and I got him a giant Ferret Nation cage, which is now over here. I will put some footage of this. And by the way, they're relegated to the top layer right now because I'm potty training and it's been going a little rough, you guys. So you might notice that there are 3 ferrets in that enclosure. So we also have Ducky, who's the little gray, small white one. And then we've got Oso. Oso and Ducky were also on Craigslist, and Captain Pickles had never seen another ferret before except when he was probably in the pet store. So he was lonely in his tiny little cage with nothing to do in there. He was being given a pretty poor diet. I don't like the Marshall ferret diet. I think it's terrible for ferrets. So I saw them on Craigslist and I was like, okay, so he needs buddies and they're on Craigslist. I'm leaving California, perfect. So they were also kept in a dorm. So I adopted them, and now they're all 3 a little family and they have an amazing time together. And I'm excited to make videos about ferrets because they are a lot of work and I feel like they're just kind of sold willy-nilly in pet stores. I'm just excited to like be able to like educate a little more about their care and what it takes to actually care for ferrets, because they are a serious load of work. So when I made the video about rabbits being my most high maintenance pet, I'm pretty sure it's the 2 animal species that I'm gonna talk about in this video, which one is the ferrets. They poop and pee so much. It is incredible, like honestly. They're such fun pets, but they are a lot of work, so you like really need to know what you're getting into when you get ferrets, but that's not what this video is about. So let me grab a ferret. Okay, here they are. Okay, this is Captain Pickles. This is Ducky. She is a little troublemaker, this little one. Ducky. And this is Oso. Hi, handsome boy. So damn cute. So these are my ferrets, and I'm gonna let them run around the room right now. Penny might get a little pissed. She does not like the ferrets. She's in a cage over there. Can I have a ferret so I can, you be cute for the camera? Come here, somebody? Anybody? Anybody at all? So this is Captain Pickles. He was in a cage all by himself, a very small cage. And he's a pretty big ferret. Now he gets to play with his brother and sister, and they have so much fun. Oh, I love you so much. I want to kiss you, but I have lipstick on. I love you. So you might be asking yourself, what is the other animal that I have that has been kind of under wraps? And I think I started to say this and got distracted, but one of the reasons why I've been so diligent about keeping my animals completely like under the radar is that I did not want to put them in danger. I know it was only a few months till I was moving, but still did not want to put them in danger in any way, shape, or form. I mean, they already were because they were in California previously. I just completely like kept them off the grid. So the next animal that I have is an interesting story. So they were not rescues. I've been researching sugar gliders for about the past 3 years, their diet and how, like, the different types of diets, kind of like what they're like as pets, because I always like to do my research to just see, okay, is this like a nocturnal pet that's gonna keep me up all night? Like, how much attention does it demand? Like, all these different things you have to take into account, right? You never wanna, you know, bite off more than you can chew. My parents knew that I really wanted sugar gliders too, but obviously they were illegal in California, and we were talking about moving out of California, so I was like doing my research. And one day, this was like after my divorce, and my parents knew that I was going through, you know, a rough patch. Like, if you know about my divorce and everything, like, it was kind of easier than most, but I wouldn't say that it was easy emotionally by any means. I mean, it is a divorce. So my parents knew that I wanted sugar gliders. They were actually at a motorhome show, and the people selling the sugar gliders told them that they were legal in California if you bought them here and took them in. Well, that's not true. They're illegal through and through no matter what in California. It doesn't matter where you're at in California. It is illegal to have a sugar glider, and if they find out that you do have a sugar glider, they will take them and they will destroy the animal. So don't do it. Don't bring a sugar glider into California. So my parents surprised me with these sugar gliders, and they felt comfortable doing so because they knew that I wanted one. But nonetheless, never a wonderful idea to surprise someone with an animal that I mean, they had the cage and all that stuff, but never surprise anyone with an animal. An animal is not a gift. So I just wanna put that out there that I don't condone buying animals as gifts. They knew that I really wanted one. So I got 2 female sugar gliders. Their names are Goose and Maverick, and they're actually nocturnal, and it is the middle of the day right now. So I'm not going to be taking them out, but I will put some clips together for you guys so that you can see a little bit. The sad thing about them is, like, I had them from when I just got them little tiny to where they are now. They're still small, they're not full grown yet, but it was like I have so many cute clips and footage of me sitting in the shower with them, like, and them jumping on me and like on my face, and like all, like, such cute footage, and it's so sad to me that all of it's gone. So unfortunately, I don't have any of that footage, which is heartbreaking to me. From this point forward, you guys will be seeing them on this channel, and I thought that, you know, when I was looking on YouTube about sugar gliders, and I really realized that there is a serious lack of videos about ferrets and sugar gliders. There is like maybe 1 or 2 girls that have made videos that I found about sugar gliders that are very helpful and educational and help you understand kind of like how much work a sugar glider is. Like, my sugar gliders still are not even bonded to me. It's been a very long process. The fact that I've been busy moving for the past few months hasn't really helped. You really need to be diligent with it. So I feel like we're kind of back at square one a little bit, but really interesting animals, and they are also a lot of work. They're very messy, they're very demanding, they require a lot of attention. So I just, online, I was like, gosh, there's like hardly any YouTube channels with any information about sugar gliders. Like, you know, as you read, you try and figure out like what you're getting into and like the needs of an animal and stuff. And I felt like that was severely lacking, like not only just on the web in general, like in reading format, but also in video format. So I am excited to get to a point with them where I can have them on camera and really kind of help educate and share my recipes and what I do, because I actually hand make all of their food. I get all of the organic stuff from the grocery store, I grind it up, and I do that probably once every few weeks, and then I put it in the freezers and thaw it out every single night, put vitamins in every other time, etc. Like, so it's a lot of work, but I will hopefully get some footage and lay it over the screen of some of the sugar glider clips that I have, and I think I have some in my archives as well, so enjoy those. Can I have this? I need to put it in the holder. Can I have that back? Can I have it back? No? Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you in advance for your support. And if you want to cash in on that Audible gift from myself and Audible to you, then all that info will be in the description box below. Also, I forgot to mention, I've dyed my hair again. As you can see, it's a little bit different. So I did film a video on this process also, because a lot of you guys have been asking what color shades are and whatnot are in my hair. So I did do a video on that. If it is out by the time this is out, I will link it in the description box below. If not, just subscribe to my main channel and turn on notifications so you get notified when it goes up. Oh, P.S. If you have sugar gliders yourself and you have tips on how to bond better, bond in general, I would love your tips and tricks below. I feel like I've tried everything in the book and it's moving very slowly. But yeah, I would love to get back on track with that. So let me know. I know you guys always know a lot about animals and it's always very inspiring. So thank you for sharing your knowledge. And maybe you can help somebody else in the comments too. So we'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.